And it came to pass in the days when Jacob sojourned in the land of Canaan, the land which the Lord had promised unto Abraham and his seed, that Jacob's household was great and blessed of the Lord. His tents stretched wide upon the hills, and his flocks and herds were numerous as the stars of heaven. The Lord had blessed Jacob with many children, and his household was as a great and mighty camp. Jacob's wives, Leah, Rachel, Zilpah, and Bilhah, each had borne him sons and daughters according to the Lord's promise to multiply his seed upon the earth. Leah, the first wife, had borne Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and a daughter named Dina. Rachel, the beloved of Jacob, had borne Joseph and Benjamin. Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, had borne Gad and Asher, and Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, had borne Dan and Naphtali. Thus, Jacob's sons were 12, the fathers of the tribes of Israel, and his daughter Dina was the joy of the household, for she was fair of countenance and pure of heart, a maiden whose spirit was filled with wonder at the works of the Lord. Now Dina, being young and curious, lifted her eyes often unto the cities of the land. And it came to pass that she said unto her mother Leah, I desire to go and see the daughters of the land, to know of their ways and their customs. And Leah said unto her, My daughter, remember that thou art of the house of Jacob, a child of the covenant which the Lord hath established with our father Abraham. Walk thou wisely and in the fear of the Lord. Yet, seeing the longing in Dina's eyes, Leah let her go, commending her unto the Lord's care. So, Dina arose and went down to Shechem, a city of the land, wherein dwelt the Canaanites. And as she walked among the daughters of the land, her heart was filled with wonder at their garments of bright colors, their laughter, and their songs. The city was alive with the voices of men and women, the cries of merchants, and the sound of wheels upon the stone streets. Dina tarried among the women, seeking to learn of their ways. But it came to pass that Shechem, the son of Hamor, who was prince of the land, beheld Dina as she moved among the people. And Shechem was taken with her beauty, and his heart was inflamed with desire for her. Being a man of power, he took her by force and lay with her, defiling her. Yet afterward, he spoke unto her, saying, I love thee and would make thee my wife. Abide in my house, and I shall give thee riches and honor. But Dina was sorely grieved and sat in silence, her spirit heavy with sorrow. And the thing which Shechem had done was told unto Jacob. And Jacob held his peace until his sons came in from the field, for they were with the cattle. But when the sons of Jacob heard of the defilement of their sister, they were wroth, and their hearts burned with anger. And they said, Shall such a thing be done in Israel? Shall our sister be treated as a harlot? Then Hamor, the father of Shechem, came unto Jacob to speak concerning the matter. And Hamor said, My son Shechem longed for your daughter. I pray you, give her unto him to wife. Let us make a covenant between us, that your daughters may be given unto us, and our daughters unto you, and we shall dwell together as one people. But the sons of Jacob answered Hamor and Shechem deceitfully, because they sought to avenge their sister. They said unto them, We cannot give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that would be a reproach unto us. But if ye will consent that every male among you be circumcised, then we will give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters unto us, and we will dwell with you and become one people. And the words pleased Hamor and Shechem. And Shechem, being more honorable than all the house of his father, delayed not to do the thing, for he delighted in Dina and sought to please her brethren. And Hamor and Shechem gathered the men of their city and spake unto them, saying, let us be circumcised, as the sons of Jacob have said, for their flocks and herds and possessions shall be ours if we make this covenant with them. And all the men of the city hearkened unto Hamor and Shechem and were circumcised. And it came to pass on the third day, when the men of the city were sore, that Simeon and Levi, the brethren of Dina, took each man his sword and came upon the city unawares. And they slew all the males, and they slew Hamor and Shechem with the edge of the sword, and they took Dina out of Shechem's house and went forth. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and spoiled the city, because their sister had been defiled. They took their sheep, and their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city and in the field. And all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives, took they captive. And Jacob said unto Simeon and Levi, Ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites. And I, being few, they shall gather themselves together against me and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house. But they said, Should he deal with our sister as with a harlot? And the household of Jacob departed from Shechem, and the fear of God was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob. The wives of Jacob comforted Dina, each according to her own manner. Leah wept with her and held her close, Rachel spoke tenderly of God's justice and healing, Zilpah sang songs of hope, and Bilhah shared wisdom from her years of service and trials. The sons of Jacob also vowed to protect their sister henceforth, and the family drew together in unity. And the tale of Dina was spoken of in Israel, as a warning and a testimony of the zeal of her brethren and the sorrow of her household. And the Lord, who seeth all things, was their judge, and his ways are righteous forever. Amen.